everybody, Martin Scorsese is back with Killers of the Flower Moon. Yep, we're going to review it right here, right now, today. So let's get at it. All right, now, this is a no real spoilers review, but I am going to give you a short background and summary plot. Killers of the Flower Moon is an epic biographical drama based on the murders of the Osage tribal nation of Osage County, Oklahoma. This all took place during the American Gold Rush years from 1917 to the 1930s. The screenplay was co-written by Martin Scorsese and Eric Roth, adapted from David Grant's 2017 best-selling nonfiction book entitled Killers of the Flower Moon, The Osage Murders and the Birth of the FBI. And Killers of the Flower Moon has a magnanimous all-star cast of so many great actors that, y'all, I was freaking out. I was floored. Beginning with our main protagonist, Robert De Niro, starring as William King Hale, and his nephew, Ernest Burkhart, portrayed by the one and only Leo DiCaprio. Woo! The rest of the ensemble cast includes some big-time favorites such as Jesse Plemons, Tantoo Cardinal, John Lithgow, and Brendan Fraser. I mean, my God. Honestly, I was looking forward to seeing this film because of the great historical collaborations between Scorsese and either De Niro or DiCaprio. They have always resulted in exceptional movies. So, this movie, The Killers of the Flower Moon, marks the sixth collaboration between Martin Scorsese and Leo DiCaprio, and it's the 10th collab between Scorsese and Robert De Niro. Additionally, it's the 11th and final collab between Scorsese and his longtime friend and musical partners with his films, a guy named Robbie Robertson, who passed away 2 months prior to the film's release. Rest in peace. This movie was dedicated to Robertson as a tribute. Okay, so let me tell you something about this Lily Gladstone's performance as Molly, the wife of Ernest Burkhart. Oh man, it was absolutely stellar. Her performance on the screen was so captivating. Every moment she appeared, she drew the audience in with her quiet yet powerful repose. So, you guys, certainly after watching this film, I became really interested in the story of the Osage Nation. And of course, I did some research on it, and to my surprise, I discovered that the film only touched the surface of the true depth of the wrongdoings and the carnage that this Osage community had to face. However, I did find Scorsese's representation of the Osage people to be succinct and meaningful, and I do believe he did justice to the story. And I also believe that this movie is another essential movie to watch for historical purposes. And I think the many of us from different backgrounds should watch The Many of Us. It can help all of us understand each other better, and that pun was intended. And so I'm going to pivot here and tell you that while I think the Oscars will probably be really tight this year, if they're fair, and that's only because to me, this controversial film should definitely be included as an Oscar contender, along with Oppenheimer, in the same realm of importance. Not to say that Barbie wasn't important, but I just think it's a whole nother world and place to go to even produce something like this film that's out there now. So while at the theater, several of the audience members seemed to really like the film. Everybody was chatting it up. But a few were just kind of flatlined because when I asked them what they thought about it, they tended to say things like it was okay in a rather flippant manner, which I really don't quite understand, but I didn't take it any further and I couldn't tell you today what they meant. How big ever. To me, the movie was fascinating, and I cannot stop thinking about it. Also, the cinematography, the sets, and the costumes were fantastic. And Scorsese met his own bar when the last scene of the film ends in a beautiful, wonderful, unique way with a live 1940s radio style broadcast. On the money. Finally, I thought Leo DiCaprio's performance was excellent, and I'm hoping he'll be an Oscar contender along with Cillian Murphy, who played Oppenheimer, from my perspective, and maybe even go up against Joaquin Phoenix. Wow, wouldn't it be something? Although I have not yet seen Napoleon. However, I'm betting if Joaquin is anything like Joaquin, he's going to knock Napoleon out the park. So that's that. As you guys can tell, I really enjoyed Killers of the Flower Moon, even though it broke my heart. And I urge you to take the family and school-age kids. It's a very deep subject matter, but it is something you should know. Final thoughts. I give Killers of the Flower Moon a 4.5 stars out of 5, and that's for the sheer fact of the boldness that was displayed in this whole production by Scorsese. But then I wouldn't expect anything less from a Scorsese film. Finally, if you like this review, hit the like button and let me know what you think about Killers of the Flower Moon. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you join the family of Reviews with Faye Renee. Just hit the red subscribe button once below, check the little bell, and that's all it takes, and you won't miss the next hot, crazy, unforgettable video drop by Reviews with Faye Renee. And hey, you guys, our fall Halloween movie list has grown so long. It's like 100 spooky dooky movies, classic and new. Just check out the list below. You can print it out. You can forward it to a friend. And you can catch all these movies right now on cable TV. And lastly, you guys, get ready for our annual holiday giveaway. We're going to be giving away gift cards and prizes and popcorn this December 24th. And anyone that has subscribed this year, 2023, is eligible to enter the contest. And you enter by subscribing. You subscribe to win. So don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends, tell a family, tell a friend. And don't forget to check our social below. You will find us everywhere. And you know what? That's it. That's all. This is Faye Renee. Until next time. See ya!